Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Global Happenings today. Indeed, when it's time for the right people to be on the throne, quarters, events will begin to play in their favor. It looks like there's something about the Southeast presidency come 2023 and this whole issue of agitation, because a lot of voices are beginning to speak and they're actually speaking on their behalf. Before we go into the news proper to find out exactly what is happening in their favor, we'd like you to subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button beside it. You say bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. Let's go straight into the news. Well, Alhaji Mujahid Asari Dokubo, an Igbo nation freedom fighter, is a staunch supporter of former President Goodluck Ebele Jonathan. But in an interview with Femi Falarimi at his country home in Harristown, Asari, Toru local government area of Rivers State, he advised the former president not to cave to pressure to contest the 2023 presidential elections. Rather, he said Jonathan should back any Southeasterner for the topmost job in the country. Asari Dokubo, who insisted that the Southeast is the most qualified region to produce the presidency in 2023, said the Southwest has no right to contest after former President Olusegun Obasanjo, who he described as a mischief maker, had done 8 years. Recently, there was a face-off between former President Olusegun Obasanjo and Chief Edwin Clark on who owns the oil resources in Niger Delta. What is your take on this? He answered, General Olusegun Obasanjo, that's an interview though. General Olusegun Obasanjo is a mischief maker. He makes mischief at all times. If Nigeria is a federation, the resources found in a place belong to the federating unit. In Zamfara, they are extracting their gold and selling, but Obasanjo is too afraid to talk. And I blame our leaders for what is happening. A situation where they brought amnesty, I told them this is wrong, that we are being criminalized, but people jumped at the money. It is we that did not jump at the money. We that we did not expect it were regarded as betrayals. Those who accepted the money were celebrated. Our father, Chief Clark, also celebrated these people, giving them accolades and so on. Now, the chicken has come home to roast. Obasanjo is a mischief maker. The oil belongs to the people under whose land it is found, and there is nothing you can do about that. They asked him another question. You are known to have been against a Buhari presidency. Do you have any regrets? Well, he answered, I did not support Buhari, but people were supporting him. Even those who pretended not to support him supported. People were cutting deals. I was tagged being antagonistic, bearing in mind that I have more affinity with him than any of them. I'm a Muslim, for crying out loud. For now, I have decided that I don't want to be in that sort of situation where I would be on one side and other people will be enjoying and I would abuse him, and others will be cutting deals. I won't be in that sort of condition again. For me, since everybody's enjoying him, we're all going to enjoy it together. Then I asked him, what's your take on rotational presidency? This is what he answered. In every heterogeneous society, leadership positions ought to be assigned in a way that every part of the society would feel a deep sense of patriotism and hold the state there. But a situation where the one party takes at the expense of others fraudulently, then there will be dissent and people will not recognize the authority, like what is happening in Nigeria. If one section takes upon itself to rule at the expense of others, it will create resentment. They asked him again, in your honest view, very honest view, which of the southern regions, southeast, south-south, southwest, would you go, which should go for the presidency 2023? This is his answer. It should be Southeast. They're the most qualified. It is the same thing we are saying. If you are accusing the North of grabbing power, why would the Southwest go? Obasanjo has done this for 8 years. Why would South-South go? Goodluck Jonathan has done 6 years, so it should be Southeast. Then I asked him, why Southeast? This is what he answered. Because if we want national integration, if we want everybody to be on the same page, then why would we leave out Southeast? Since after the Biafran Civil War, no Southeasterner has become president or head of state or head of government of any kind. So why should they be excluded if they are part of Nigeria? Then I asked him. But the argument in some quarters that South-South did not complete its mandatory 8 years tenure. He answered, it is not the fault of anybody that Jonathan did not complete his two-term tenure. Jonathan sat down there with all the things he had and allowed himself to be chased away with sticks. It is not the fault of the Southeast, Jonathan served, but he did not protect the presidency. It is the truth. I'm a good Lord Jonathan supporter, but that is the truth. My God, Asari just needed it. Honestly, this one, there's no need to antagonize this statement. It's just said it for the sake of posterity, integration. If you want to go by population, then we don't have democracy. There will always be dissenting voices. There will always be people who will say you don't belong here, just like the Southeast. He said it very clearly here. Have we ever had president from Igbo extraction ever since democracy was announced? These are pertinent issues. Honestly, we need to look into this with air of objectivity, and not being biased. Let's just look at what Nigerians are saying. This one here is saying, Asari, you are now talking and we'll start respecting you. God bless you. This one here is saying, Asari Dokubo has said what is difficult to say. Because in Nigeria, the truth is always difficult to say. Who has ever let him hear? We are blaming North for holding on to power. Then what about the Yorubas after about 8 years, even standing against the Southeast that threw all their support to make Obasanjo 8 years in office a successful one? Today, Asari Dokubo is a true statesman. This one here, so you all see now, my Igbos go and start singing his praise. This one here is saying, God bless you, Asari. This one here says he has spoken the gospel truth and any other person can talk any other rubbish they like. Alright, but looking at it objectively, I'm just being factual here. If you want to go by rotational, if you want to go by what even caused Biafra and the Nigerian war, you realize that it was still the same issue of saying that the Indians are not being felt, that they're not feeling themselves in the issue of Homes of Affairs. Of course, some persons have said so many things that Igbos are not coming out, but the truth is they are. But the question is, maybe it's the case of mending bridges, building fences, trying to, relate. Look at what the likes of Kanu said. And look at what one of the supporters of Tinubu said. They had to talk him down by saying, when did you come, interloper, migrant like you? When did you come to APC that you start asking who found the father like Tinubu that you can contest against him and all that? Is there anything wrong? He's just called political talk. He just spoke so like every other person can speak. Trying to talk him down because he led his party to your party does not mean that it's less a human or he cannot be voted for. That's the challenge we're having as a country. If we can respect one another and respect this own constitution, it is not written constitution, but it's this agreed, constitution. It's not written though, that it can be for the sake of the nationalities within Nigeria. They should rotate it. But if they will not have respected that, we should keep listening. We will keep hearing agitating voices. Unfortunately, that's what we're going to wrap it up. Let's meet in the comment section, please. Also take.